Hiya! I'm shit at golf. On today's episode, I don't know why I said that. New irons, but not what you think. Oh, jeez. Actually, second-hand irons. Titleist AP2 716. Because I'd like to answer the question, what happens if you put a club designed for a mid to low handicapper in the hands of someone who is astronomically shit at golf? Consider me stepping up to the plate. So I'm going to try and make it somewhat scientific. I'm going to take my Hyundai clubs, the Ping i200, and I'm going to hit, 15 shots, say, with a 7-iron, and then I'm going to hit 7 shots with the new 7-iron. 7 shots? 15 shots. The same amount of shots is what I'm trying to get across. And then we're going to look at some data. Importantly, both are plus 1 inch, because I'm a tall guy. These are like a steel fiber graphite shaft. Those are a steel shaft, and they're heavier and they feel different. So, there's some absolutely not scientific shit going on, but you'll be pleased to know I am warm. Shot number 1. Look at that, look at that. Look, that's what happens when you do that. Well, I'm kind of swinging a little slower than I'd like. Get a shot list up, and in the shot list we will look at club speed. This is obviously the colossally boring bit. I mean, for you, I'm having fun. How I'm presenting the club to the ball is not consistent, but that's why this is interesting to me. Because, even with inconsistencies, if the data set's big enough, there'll be an average, and there will be differences between the club. One club will outperform. The question is, do we include the miss hits? I think we do, to get a true representation the true representation being of what difference the club makes for me specifically. And I miss hit the ball. Whoopsies. The last ball was a doozy. All right, that's 20 with the 7-iron. Let's switch to the AP2. They're second-hand, and they need a good clean, but I just reckon they're beautiful clubs. Oh, they feel so different. There's noticeably more weight in the shaft, which makes the head feel relatively lighter. All right, shot number 1. Was fat. Good start. Positive swing thoughts. Club path minus 4.7. I am shit at golf. I swing the club. I might as well be swinging the club that way. Oof, that one sounded like a... That was awful. I'm still flipping that club, scooping, casting, whatever you want to call that. I mean, it probably has a name and they're probably 2 different things, but maybe they're not. I feel like they're the same thing. Fat. Come on, Sean. We need a bit of focus. We need a bit of concentration. Oh, that felt quite good. Club path was shit, but that was just good impact. It hit where it was supposed to hit, rather than shaking my hands to death. I just gotta get my hands forward. If anyone knows any good drills for that, I need to stop this shit. 140 meters. See what a difference it makes. If you don't have a TrackMan, you need to find one. You need to go to that changed to that. Everything else looks, this club speed's slower. The attack angle's pretty good. Club path is still shit. And I mean, inevitably, someone corrects me and says, well, actually, Sean. And I would actually appreciate that, well, actually, guy right now. So if you are that guy, hit me up. I mean, obviously, I'm going to export the report from this, so we're going to have all the numbers. 120. See, I didn't think these would go as far, and maybe on average they're not. But anecdotally, 50-55, that one went 55 there. It's just me counting the difference between 15 and 20 just to make sure it's 5. To say 5 shots to go. That's what I was doing just then. Motherfucker. Finished with a colossally shit one. Back to the studio. So, first of all, TrackMan, for some reason, measures on the app, it only shows yards. There's probably a setting I can change to make it show meters. I haven't checked. I should probably do that, but I'm not gonna. So, sue me. There's lots of duff shots. These dots are the Hyundai clubs. This is the Ping, the i200s. This is the Titleist. As it stands at the moment, including 20 shots from each club, not taking out any of the shit ones, there's a 4-meter difference in average. Not as different as I thought they would be. I thought the Titleist would be way shorter And I also thought they'd be more inconsistent. I thought they would be harder to hit. Not the case. I enjoyed hitting them more, so I mean awkwardly probably they're going to end up in my bag. But if you take out the rogue shots, the crappy Duffy topped, like went 50 meters shots, take all them out of both, the Titleist actually went longer as well on average. So, the moral of the story here is, buy whatever fucking club you want. Who cares? Will the club fix your swing? Absolutely not. Will playing a club that's maybe designed for someone better than your swing bother you in this very short sample? No. But, let's stick with them for a week and see what happens. I mean, for me, more consistent left to right with the Titleist and longer on average if you take out the stupid duff shots. Did they cause the stupid duff shots? I don't think so. I mean, the head's much smaller, but I don't think it's like... I think that's just me being shit at golf. And I think given a bigger sample, probably the same number of duffs between. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you need permission to go out and buy some new clubs, you have it from me. I don't know, it's not going to help you, but it probably won't make you worse either. But it might. It very well could. So, do what you want. I don't care.